Hey y'all. Happy Thursday. How's everybody doing? Hey Motions. Hey Miss Alfreda. How you doing, Miss Alfreda? Hey Cece. Hope you guys are enjoying your Thursday morning. I know I am, child. Child? Evidently. Hey L7. I done rubbed somebody the wrong way. Probably several people. Folks don't like my commentary. We're gonna talk about it. But first, let me say this. I was over there on Deanna's live yesterday and I clicked the link, right? And I came in late and I wanted to get some information about this mock funeral or this, you know, whatever was going on with the people over there and that cat piss crazy demon. Because I don't know, I don't click on the videos and I really don't know about it. So we up there talking about that. In the midst of us up there talking about that, Lovely Love is already up there, right? And she just drunk and over talking people. Hey Kim Kim. And it's just so pitiful. Like I don't know what's wrong with this lady. I think she having a meltdown and she over talking about something. I ain't got no beef with you. Girl, I didn't have no beef with her either. I just asked her a question. And at the end of the day, I really would like her to find the source of her sadness, so she can heal herself. Because, girl, you are dissolving your liver in alcohol. Your liver is dissolving, and it seems like it's affecting your mentals. But I just want to tell you that, girl, you're unfortunate. I feel sorry for you. I ain't got no beef with you, lovely love. I just feel sorry for you. You get drunk, you get to like real crazy. And they say you be up for days online and all of this and all that. Girl, you need to find out, hey, J True, what's really going on with you, lovely love girl? You lashing out at people because you don't, yes, she embarrasses herself all the time. And you so loud and rude and vulgar. There's a lot going on with you, homegirl. And I hate to see you going out like that. Like I really do. I want to say that because, like I said, they happened on Deanna's channel. Yeah, she really does need help, like for real. Now I don't know, girl. Just get some help. Cause this right here, this is not helping you at all. We don't have no beef, and this ain't no shade. It's just the truth, lovely love. If you read this video, that's just how I feel about it. I'm just gonna keep it a buck. It's unfortunate. Hey, Justnet. So anyway, I really want to mention that because that happened on Deanna's channel yesterday. If y'all don't see that video, go watch it. It's a good video. Some other things happened over. I think the Anglo trolls is down in Deanna's chat coming for me. Child, it was mad. I don't know why they so up. They mad at me. Is it the season of being mad at the Oracle? Like I'm confused. What's going on? They know I don't beef no more. I just do my commentary. Folk got a problem with it, but anyway, move right along. Y'all hit that like button. Okay, so like I said, I'm on YouTube surfing around. I posted Deanna's video. Working, but I got you on the. Oh, okay. Thank you. That's true. Seems like YouTube and liquor is hurt. It's unfortunate, yeah, but I would have to agree with you at this point. Yeah, yeah. Like she got on there and she start talking about something. Well, I done raised 3 kids and you ain't got no kids, and I'm thinking, okay, but like, what do your children think of you and how you act and how long were you in the midst of you having children? Were you in the midst of active addiction? And what do they think of you? I'm like, girl. That is not my burden. And then, like I said, you got 25, 30 years too old for that breed, because, girl, ain't nobody thinking about have no kids. Oh, Lord, it's unfortunate. I don't know why they're trying to say this stuff like it's going to phase me. But okay, girl, whatever. But what do yours that you had out of your body think of the things that you're doing and saying and how you presented yourself? What do they think of you? Because, see, I don't have that problem. I don't have none. Just wondering. She never could answer that question, though. She would rather deflect and and go to her base level of vulgarity and all of this and all that. But anyway, child, oh, shoot. RonyiQ, are you okay? So I'm going through the YouTube streets. I see RonyiQ live or over there. I guess she's still live right now. And evidently she has a problem with me. I had no idea that RonyiQ had a problem with me. So from what I gather, I hit a panel the other day, right? And Cruiser and Demetra was, having some words, right? And I want to click on, and I don't even know what it is that I wanted to say, because sometimes, very rarely, I click a link if I don't want to go live. And I don't like to type in the chat. So if it's somebody that I can listen to, I'll, hit the link, right? So they're in the process of going back and forth the other day, right? And it took RonyiQ a minute to add me to the screen, right? But by the time she added me to the screen, I was like, that's okay. I got a lot to say, and I'll just say it on my own channel, right? Let me read this. You don't have to have children to have comments, right? And know that being zonked out of your mind 24/7 is not setting a good example. I agree with that, L7. So anyway, right? So by the time she finally added me to the panel or whatever, right? I said, that's okay. I'll go live on my own channel, because I got my own and I have a lot to say. You know what I mean? And sometimes people be like, well, she got the takeover spirit and all this and all that. So by the time, like, and I didn't want to just click off, because I was in the back and just just go on to my own channel without saying, that's okay. I was not trying to be rude, right? And so evidently she took that as me trying to promote. Oh, and then she said I went live on top of her. Number one, I go live when I want to go live. I go live when I got time, and it ain't got nothing to do with nobody else. Going on top of this is YouTube. We don't have no set schedule around here. You hit the live button when you want to hit it. I hate when people say that stuff. It's ridiculous. Like they take it as some kind of slight or something, right? So, but she said I guess she is upset with me because she felt like I promoted my live, on top of, on her channel, so that I could then come and hit the live. But I don't need to promote my videos, RonyiQ. Are you okay? Everybody know I don't move like that. So for you to insinuate that I just clicked your live to announce that I was going live, girl, I don't need no promotion like that. And if you were so upset about me going live and clicking your link and then saying that's okay, I'll do my own video, because you took too long to add me to the stream, and by that time I had more to say than I was going to say in the first place. So I was like, well, let me hit my live. I don't want nobody saying I got a takeover spirit, right? But for you to assume that I clicked your link in order to promote my videos, girl, that is beyond me. I don't move like that. I don't need you to promote me or nobody else to promote. I don't need to click a link to say I'm going live or nothing. Like, who does that? And for you to insinuate something like that is just ridiculous. Are you okay? I didn't even know we had a problem, and then make it so bad while I was on that live, the one that you're talking about. You was down in the chat. You could have clicked the link and told me what you had to tell me. Then it didn't. Ain't that been a couple of days now? So did you let it fester? Like, was you really thinking about it? Because like she was like, the title of her video is saying, I know y'all saw it or something like a girl. It ain't no conspiracy. I had a lot to say, so I clicked the live button on my own channel, girl. I would never do that. But anyway, I just really want to address that real quick. I'm like, girl, because she really over there angry. I'm like, why she so upset? Don't you ever or something. Okay. We ain't got no beef. I didn't even think it was like that. I didn't even take it that way. Or she was going to assume that, I clicked her link to promote my video as if I need help from somebody's channel promoting my videos. My videos are such as they are. You know what I mean? I got my own viewership over here. I don't need to promote my video. People watch it, people don't watch it. Okay. I've been on YouTube for a long time, child. I know how it works. I was like, oh Lord, she been on one lately? She was really in her feelings. So I'm thinking, well, see, she thought about that for a couple of days, but I was like, girl, you came in the chat on that video, on that very video that you said, I promoted my. I'm assuming you was implying that I promoted my video and then I went live on top of you. You was in that video, RonyiQ. All you had to do was click the link or put it down in the chat. Tell me to drop the link. We could have talked that out then, child. You ain't gotta be all that. But like I said, girl, I don't beef with nobody no more. But you was in your feelings. You was like the rah rah. I was like, that's what it sounded like me. But for real, I hate that you felt that way. Like honestly, because that was not my intention. It's just that I had a lot to say. That is your channel. I'm not going to disrespect your channel because they say I have the takeover spirit. And so I was like, let me go on and do my own video. That's it. That's all. That's all it was. But like I said, you could have put your grievances in the chat, or you could have asked me to drop the link. You didn't have to let it. I feel unfortunate that you felt that way, and it festered for a couple of days or whatever. Because girl, you ought to know me better than that by now. You could have just let me know in the chat that very day, that very video, if you felt like I don't need to promote my channel on your channel. I don't need to promote my videos on your video or nothing. I don't move like that. That's weird. And you ought to know me better than that. I'm like, girl. But anyway, that's what she said this morning, chat. But for the record, I go live. I hit the live button when I want to. Okay, because we don't have no time frame or no time schedule, as far as I know, when it pertains to going live when somebody else is live or not. I hit the button when I got time. And that day I had time for future reference. But I hate that you got upset by that. And I also hate that you let it fester for a couple of days, because that's unfortunate. Because you sounded like you was in your spirit over there. For what though? I don't know. Girl, what is wrong with people? Chad, but anyway, I guess you got beef with me, Chad. But I don't beef no more, Chad. I ain't got no beef with you. I just want to respond to it because you were wrong for assuming that I needed to promote my video by hitting your link, or you were wrong to assume that I needed to announce my video in order to before I went live on top of you, as you say it, right? Chad. It's unfortunate. But anyway, move right along. That happened. So let's talk about Deanna and Stomp Down, right? And not just Deanna. And the reason why I shared Deanna's video this morning is because evidently, and I went and there's this guy or a girl or whoever it is. There's a video called a channel called, I think it's Mr. Apollo or something like that. And Mr. Apollo plays a lot of audio from Stomp Down's channel, right? And he even ets me sometimes, in the mentions you get the et thingy. Now he added me a little while ago, and he on his channel, and I tried to go find a video because I was gonna put it on my channel. Hey Cloud, cool guy. Hey everybody that came in, y'all please hit the like button, okay? So he added me last week or a couple of weeks ago, and in that video it was Stomp Down. And I'm sure plenty of hit the one if y'all seen that video, Stomp Down going on Tracy's property and her apartment complex. And it was, I'm like, oh my God, not only was he on her property, he was going up the stairs to her apartment. Like he was like, I don't know if he like was all the way, if that was actually her door that he was going to. I'm like, he's so stalking this woman, right? And I saw a video a while ago where he was like at the store in front of her apartment and all of this and all of that. But yeah, did you see it, CC? Like he was literally on in her apartment complex going upstairs like he was gonna knock on her door or something. I'm like, oh my God, this is a whole stalker. Now I know I told y'all that man been stalking me for years since before I came to the B sector, right? And he is, it's not only just Tracy, but it was the reason why I want to mention that when it comes to Tracy. Tracy is a single woman and she lives alone. And from what I'm understanding is a couple of people have been threatening to come to her home. But I have never seen a stalker like film himself, like going up to somebody's actually going up to their apartment or whatever. That is really scary. And he's really creepy. And that is really unsettling to me. And that coupled with the fact that he said he told Deanna that I be in your area a lot and I think you got a certain color car, and if I see that car at the little corner store, I'm gonna kick you in the stomach, I'm gonna do this here and I'm gonna do that there. I'm thinking you have the whole stalker fantasies about harming women. Are you having fantasies about, because you know the femicide, when it comes to black women and femicide, um rates among black women is astronomical now, right? And so I'm thinking this guy is whole stalking people. Like he done went from online stalking to offline stalking. But honey, ain't nobody scared of you. You can't run, just like you came to Tracy's apartment, all this and all that. You can't do everybody like that. Everybody ain't scared of you. Now, if you run up on Deanna and try to kick her stomach, you think she just gonna stand you there and let you do it? That is a whole threat. Tracy said she done contacted the law, and all this and all that. Did someone do that to Claudia? I don't know. Well, see, I don't really look at her like that. At the end of the day, it's a man. That's my point. At the end of the day, it's a man. Like you online threatening people. It's not even, like I said, he been stalking me for years. He thought stalked people like Corman Kaboom. He make video after Kwani. Not just Kwani. I think Boss Lady New Jersey, maybe Joyce vlogs. Like he got a whole obsession of harming black women. Like that is weird. If he comes to get that child, what you say, Creole? Girl, I ain't never worried about. I don't even listen to him. I just, and he's threatened bodily harm on me. But child, y'all know, like I said, my crazy ain't everybody type of crazy. So I don't even worry about that. And evidently, Deanna ain't worried about it either, child. Now, Tracy, if you don't have a firearm, you need to purchase you a firearm, Tracy, because you live alone. That don't make no sense. But all I got to say is, I wish a nigga would. That's pretty much the level. That's how I see it, and that's how Deanna see it too. But I really wanted to. Nobody is saying nothing about this guy, and I don't think it was cute for him to go to Tracy's property and actually film himself going up her steps. Now she said she contacted the law. I hope she gave that video to the police, and she has informed them. She said she let the complex know what's going on. Because how dare you do something like that to somebody? To the point to where you got other people motivated to go. I remember a couple of years ago, and Tracy said she felt like somebody, it was a black car or something, like on her property or following her. She felt like she had been stalked a couple of years ago. I can't remember all the details, but I do vaguely remember her talking about. I think she said it was a black car, something like that. Maybe I could be wrong, but I mean they've been stalking Tracy for a while. I hope she has a firearm for real. And so that's just a scary. I mean, that woman lives alone. Like, how dare you threaten somebody like that? Come on their property and all of this here and all of that there. Mm-mm. And Tracy's in Texas. Don't they have stand your ground laws in Texas? That's crazy. Mm-mm. That's JW blah blah. Back in the day, that JW came out and said that he saw SD and he's a nice looking man. JW words, not mine. I don't care what he looked like. I don't care what he looked like. I don't care what his orientation is. You are a stalker. Okay? And he's done went so far now. He stalked you. Yeah, Cloud. Yes, he has. Cloud know it, y'all. Ever since I was in the old blacks, the original black sector, he's been stalking me. He stalked you for 3-4 years. Yeah, Cloud. I don't even talk about it no more. Only reason why I'm saying something now is because he's going. Somebody need to Like, say something. You threatened Deanna to come to her hometown because you said you frequent that area a lot. You actually went on Tracy's property and walked up the stairs to her apartment and filmed it. And I'm like, wow, that is crazy. That is going too far. Like, whatever fantasies about actually harming women that you got going on in your head, honey, you need to check yourself. Because what do you think? Do you think nobody's going to retaliate, or do you think nobody's going to defend themselves? Now, that's one thing to come online and talk crazy. We all do that, but you are acting these fantasies out. When you are actively going on somebody's property, walking up to their apartment, you are acting out your fantasies of femicide, and that is a scary situation. And I can't believe more people ain't commenting about that, because a lot of y'all saw the video. That is not okay. We talked the other day when I did a video, we talked about blood sport. You know how people doing the pull-ups and all of this and all of that. I mean, is it the end of it? Do we need another Asia McGowan? Because we all know what happened with Asia McGowan, right? That guy, the black guy that went to her own school, was online stalking her, caught her in the classroom one day and shot her dead. But it started on YouTube. So you can't never underestimate anybody, you know. Just Nick said, when it comes to down to a sick man stalking women, I do believe that the law should be involved. Like I said, it's one thing to come online and talk crap, but it's another thing to actually put forth the effort to go to this person's property. Like, he did a whole video, like walking up her steps and stuff. If that's not stalking, I hope Tracy downloaded that video, and took it to the police. Because if she got a firearm and she had to lay him down, that's her proof that he was stalking her. She needed to download everything he said about her, because he actually done showed up on her property. But I'm not worried about Deanna. He walk up on her, he gonna get a surprise. And I sure ain't worried about me, child. Okay. But yeah, he's sick. I agree just now. That's unfortunate. He be sounding over there like he huffing and puffing. He out of breath and stuff, like he really want to jump through the screen on somebody. Like like the big bad Candyman boogeyman or something. Like, are you okay? What's wrong with people? Child. These days. Now he's doing this to those. Yeah, this is ridiculous. Play stupid games with. You right about that, Cloud. I agree, Miss Olivia. I said that because you would think JW would speak to that widow. I mean, really, at the end of the day, see, it ain't nothing Jay Wilson can say about that. You know what I mean? It don't matter if he call him Glock father, vlog father or not. I mean, that man got a mental issue going on. Like, he is like really wanting to hurt a female, somebody that he has got a problem with on YouTube, and he really don't even know those people. But to actually go on somebody's property where they live and film yourself going up the stairs, that tells me that you're an actual stalker, and you actually want to harm somebody, like, for real. And so that is, and I ignore that person. From time to time he'll come on and say whatever. I don't even listen to that person anymore. The only reason why I'm saying something now is because I seen that video of him stalking Tracy's place, and now he done threatened Deanna as well. He be out there a lot. Like, you moving somebody. Boy, ain't nobody scared of you. You think somebody just gonna lay down and let you do something to them, and they ain't gonna retaliate on your tail? Some of your threats fall on deaf ears. Are you okay? But I can't believe nobody not saying nothing about that. But like I said, I hope Tracy downloaded that video in case she had to hurt him. Because I don't care how much stuff you talk online, nobody should be doing that to somebody. That's too much. That's going too far. Like I said, do y'all want Tracy to be another Asia McGowan? And like I said the other day when we was talking about that fight, this done turned into blood sport online. But we done seen it happen a couple of times with influencers that they have. And then it was a man. He was a what do you call those people? Those a podcast. One of his rampant crazy fans came to his house and killed him. You have to watch people online. It's not the people that talking stuff all the time. Sometimes it's people in the background. So you got Tracy's business all online and stuff. Who was in the background watching? They want to do something to her. That's why folks are putting too much time and effort into strength. Right. You're right about that, Cloud. I agree. At a certain time, like you have to stop. You can't do that to people. That's not right. Like you're going too far. Like you have no chill. You got too much time on your hands or something, dude. You need to pull yourself together. Find you something to do. Because you don't even realize how crazy and sick and demented that you're looking out here. You don't even make no sense. But keep threatening people. Keep coming up on people's property and stuff to see what happened to you. Mister, I want to commit black femicide on a woman because I hate women for whatever reason. Because that's what it sounds like. He sounds like he should be a part of the manosphere over there. So how we know he not under some avatar? It's just psycho. Come to that girl's house like boy. Okay. All right. Maybe he got a death wish. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe you want to be put out of his misery. I don't know what the problem is. I don't know. Like I said, some of those threats fall on fall on deaf ears because ain't nobody worried about you like that for real. Remember that threat told me something you want to do bodily harm to somebody. That's an active online threat. Going to that lady's home is an online threat. That is crazy. And from what I understand, he done been to Tracy's property a couple of times. Like he really want to do something to her. Like for real. Anytime you is he the one that Tracy thought was stalking her a long time ago? Is he the one? Because I don't even think he was doing videos in his sector back when Tracy was saying that she was stalked. It was a couple of years ago. Hey, Miss Philadelphia. Y'all remember that? Anybody remember that, or is it just me? Because she was saying it was a black car in front of her house, or some kind of car. I remember that. It was just so much going on back then, but I remember that. Was it him even back then? That's crazy. I don't find him funny nor entertaining. Me either. I think he is sick and deranged at the minute. I don't find him entertaining. I don't even watch him. But you can't go around threatening and stalking black women. I mean, you can do whatever you want to do, but just, there are consequences and repercussions to every action. And for the fact that that girl woke up and did that video like at 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning, that is too much. That's why I put it on my channel. Because he literally threatened her to come to her. Because he's around that area a lot. I'm thinking, boy, okay. What's the service that there is no real uproar about it. Right, Cloud, that's why I'm saying something, because there's no uproar about it. It's almost like people want to see. That's what I meant by blood sport, Cloud. People, some folks actually want to see something like that happen, like for real. It's happened before. Like I said, it happened with Asia McGowan and a couple of influencers. It's like they didn't put a target on Tracy's back or something. You know what I mean? I'm like, child. She said she saw him. Oh, she said she saw him in a truck. You mean Tracy? Oh, wow. For real? Is he taking it? I'm assuming he's taking the videos down, but like I said, there was a channel, it was either last week or the week before last. The dude uploaded the video. It's probably down now. I try to find it down, else I would have put it on my channel. But it was a video of Stump Down walking up the stairs to Tracy's apartment. The channel was oh God, Mr. Apollo or something like that. He's got a lot of audio of Stomp Down threatening people and whatnot. And he added me, in the mentions when he was putting that video up, and I clicked on it, and I was like, wow. That was the first time I had seen it. I'm sure some people had seen it before, but that's the first time that I had seen it. And then I heard Tricia, was it last night or earlier this morning? She was talking about him as she had contacted the authorities. And she was talking about her apartment complex had him on video and all of this and all that. I mean, because that is a serious threat. You are stalking this woman. You are going too far. What is it that you think you are doing? And she said she saw his arm hang out. Wow, that is crazy. What has that woman did to you for you to actually want to do bodily harm to her to the point that you are going to stalk her premises? Like, are you following behind when she get in her car to go travel to grocery shopping or something? Are you behind her in the grocery store or something? Like, what is going on? I don't know why he ain't in jail. Or hell, I don't know. I don't know. But that's a scary situation. That woman lives alone. And from what I understand, the way it sounded to me a little bit, I listened to Tracy, that is not only him, it is not only him that is threatening to come to her place of residence. That is crazy. The most unprotected and disrespected woman in the world is a black woman. You right about that, Cloud? Yeah, yeah. I seen a video of a news report of a girl that just graduated college, and they found her lifeless body in the middle of the street, in another state. And I was like, wow, young black girl, beautiful, beautiful young black woman, just graduated from college with honors, and they found her unalived in the middle of the street somewhere, dropped off, and it was in another whole state. I was like, wow. Every day you're hearing about another a black woman falling to femicide, and then you got fools online actually actively stalking people online, and nothing's being done about it. I don't watch him, but if anyone catches one of those videos down, right, just yeah, hopefully Tracy downloaded it. Like I said, the guy that Mr. Apollo person, whoever it is, I don't know if it's male or female, but he had it on his channel, and I'm assuming Stomp Down took the video down, but hopefully it's downloaded. Hopefully Tracy downloaded it. Because that's not the first video that he did concerning Tracy's property. I did see a video a long time ago of him at a store close to Tracy's house, a gas station, something close to her house or something like that. But evidently he's escalated past going to across the street from her home or wherever the grocery store is close to her property to actually going up, making a video going up the stairs, supposedly to her apartment door. That's escalation. Like, you really trying to do something to this woman. That is real creepy. That's real scary. And I hope folks is taking it seriously. You know, I don't ever talk about the fool, but that right there, that's going too far. And you threatened Deanna because you said you in her area a lot. You done threatened bodily harm on her. I just want to know what he think is going to happen if you walk up on this girl. Do you think she just going to let you harm her and not try to harm you first? That's what I want to know. That don't make no sense to me. You got all these fantasies of committing femicide on these women that you talk about online. Like, you don't even know these people. These people have done nothing to you. I've done nothing to you. I ain't never met you in my life. I don't know you. You stalked me for years. I don't even listen to the fool. Because I don't worry about it. That's just how I see it. Mm-hmm. Stop by. In the bushes, great live. There's all kind of stalkers, people. Man. Yeah. Frame. Yeah, nowadays, yeah. Why is he stalking a single woman as a whole grown man? I don't know. That's the good question. Why? Why? You know, I don't understand that. That is weird to me. But it's getting to the point to where now, and I know Tracy take it seriously because she done call the police, but like I don't feel good about that situation. Because I think he's taking it to another whole level. He's acting like a jilted lover, or you know what I mean, like a domestic, like he want to commit domestic violence against her or something. You know what I mean? Like for what though? Like, well, I'm confused. Like, well, why do you have so much anger against black women? Like, what is it in your past that's making you this enraged against women that's really not even bothering you? Like I say, he done went at several women. Not just me, not just Deanna, not just Tracy. All that stuff he done said about Joyce. Was he ran out of the manosphere? Wow, I ain't surprised. You remember him from Ridge to Bad Guy. Yep. That's when he started stalking me. I believe on Ridge the Bad Guy channel. Yep. He was fun out and is in B sector by default. His past, like, yeah, you're right about that straight from the guy. Like I said, he been stalking me since I was over there in the old black sector. Hmm. Maybe that's what it is, just that. Maybe he does hate his mother. I don't know what the problem is, but to hold that much anger and be so obsessed to the point to where you're actually coming onto somebody's property and you're filming yourself going to the supposedly going to their apartment door, and you don't even think that's strange. Like, that is crazy to me. But I really want to come out here and say something about that because it's too much. It's too much in my opinion. But like I said, he's been stalking people for a long time. Hmm. Whenever he sees me in the chat, he runs because I know his real story. Child, right? He didn't even talk like that. He talked like a minister. Yeah, yeah. He's always talked like a minister guy, in my opinion. Yeah, absolutely. Hmm. But he really let his pride flag fly over here, right? Straight from the gate, because he wasn't like that over in the old black sector. It's crazy. Maybe he's been rejected so much he's a weirdo. Well, I mean, he's gay, so he's not been rejected by women. If he's gay, that's not his issue. I guess. I don't know. I really don't. I don't know. All I know is he sound like he really want to do like for real bodily harm on women that he's talked about or become obsessed over online. Like he a whole live stalker. Like for real. A stalker. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Don't make no sense. Can't believe nobody ain't saying nothing about it. He done went too far. He went too far a long time ago, filming that girl's home like that. Rich the bad guy acts like he don't remember him. Oh, really? I haven't been over there. Is he still doing videos straight from the gate? Is Rich the guy, bad guy still doing content? Because I haven't even been there, over there forever. So he try to act like he don't know him. Okay. Peach Fuzz. Hey, Peach Fuzz, everybody. Don't forget he talked terribly about Boss. Yeah, I said that earlier. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, he stopped several women over here. Boss Lady New Jersey, Joyce Vlogs, Kwani, Deanna, me, so many others as well. Yeah. He's still doing videos straight from the gate. Okay, yeah, like I said, I haven't even thought about that guy in years, since I left out from over there. But yeah, he been stalking me. I think he followed me to this sector. Because before I came to this sector, I was in the entertainment sector. He was stalking me over there. I'm like, oh my God, is he okay? She needs to ask Jay Wilson for, I guess, for his contact info. Like Wilson asked Tracy for Mexico's info. Oh, you know what? Yes, she does. Yeah, he stopped. Yeah. I said that earlier too. Straight from the gate, he's been stalking Cormac Kaboom forever. Yeah, even before he was stalking me, he was stalking her. And who knows? How many years he been stalking women online? Like it's really unsettling. But I agree with that move around. Yes, she absolutely does. And I don't know if he has his contact information or not, but yeah, because he's doing too much when it comes to her. Like you went on her property, dude. You going too far. And you making these idle threats like somebody's scared of you because you're a whole weirdo. Maybe you got a death wish. I don't know. It's weird. But you have a whole fantasies of hurting black women. I don't know just yet, not to my knowledge. I don't know. I haven't heard him say anything. He probably won't. You know what I mean? But I haven't heard him say it. But I don't know if he has or not. But no, I haven't. Mm-mm. Hey, Kingsmina. Let me see the chat. These people are playing a dangerous game. Yes, they are. It's going to walk up on the wrong. Yes, he is. Absolutely. I agree with that, Kingsman. Absolutely. He walk up on Deanna. He gonna get what he want. Mhm. Mhm. It don't make no sense. But I really want to, in case y'all hadn't heard, I'm sure everybody's heard about it. No, I guess nobody don't know what to say, but I mean, we saw you go up to that woman's house. If something happened to that woman, I'm gonna assume he did it to her. If something happened to Tracy, I ain't worried about Deanna. Deanna gonna lay him down. I don't know if Tracy got a firearm or not, but if you don't, Tracy, you need to get one. I know you talked about. I heard you said something about the property. Uh, owners can put a camera at your door, like a ring door camera, one of those kind of things. That's cool. But if I were you, I would purchase myself a firearm, if at all possible. Not only for him, you got people in the background too that know where you live now, for real. And so if you don't have a firearm, you need to have, nothing should get so far on YouTube to where you have to worry about stuff like this. It's too much. And we spoke on it last night. He claimed zero response. Oh, really? I didn't even know that. I didn't listen to his video from last. Oh, wow. I didn't know that. Did you hear that just now? Peachful said, yes, Jay Wilson spoke on it last night. He claimed zero responsibility. Yeah, I didn't know that, Peachful. Thanks for letting us know. Because just Net just asked that question. Yeah, I didn't know. I have to go back and try to listen to it. But that is an unsafe environment for her. And I hate that. And I don't care what nobody say about her. Nobody's life should be put in harm's way for no reason at all. That's taking it too far. And when you film yourself coming up to somebody's door, like offline, like really, really stepping from behind the computer and going to their actual place of residence, that's too far. When you're threatening a woman that you be in her area a lot, you're frequenting her area, and if you see her car at a convenience store and you go in her, the first thing you're going to do is kick her in the stomach and all this stuff, that's going too far. Like you've done too much. It don't make no sense. He's just an emotional little child. He got mad at you for not modding. Is that why he got mad at me? I never knew why he started stalking me for not modding him back in the day. And he has taken it this far for a mod stick. He's a hurt child. Is that why he got mad at me straight from the gate? About a freaking mod stick? I don't hardly mind nobody. Never have. I don't think Jay Wilson would be in agreement with that. I don't think he would either. I don't think he is. You know what I mean? I'm sure he feel like he ain't got nothing to do with it, at the end of the day, because technically he don't. Because he's not forcing that man to go onto that girl's property. So, yes, that's why I was there when he went. But I didn't even realize that straight from the gate. It's been so many years ago I didn't even remember why that man got mad at me. It was about a mod stick? Child. Well, that was probably his excuse. He probably just did it because he wanted to, child. I don't know. I'm sure of it. If something does something, Jay Wilson and Vivian should be ashamed. They both know him. Well, you know what? Clorio, who was it? They said he did a video and he said he claimed zero responsibility. But if he got any information like what that dude live for real, he should pass that identifying information on to Tracy so Tracy can give it to the authorities because this man is actively stalking her. And so I think he should pass any information that he got about that guy. He need to give it to her because that's serious. That's just how I feel about it. Him or Vivian or whoever got actual information on this dude, they need to give it to her. Cause he taking things a little bit too far, and I really think he's going after Tracy like that because he know Tracy is a single woman. That's why I think he's taking it that far. Like I really do believe that. Like he a whole predator out here. And so that's crazy. I don't understand. Like he's mentally ill and psycho. But he gonna run up on the right person, I tell you that. Anyway, child. But I really just want to come on out. It's nothing. Do y'all feel like, let me take this for a minute, Claude? I don't know if you're still in here or not. But I really feel like that We are headed possibly towards our next world war. You know, I know y'all heard about what's going on with Trump. He done been indicted yesterday. He had to turn himself into the federal courthouse in Miami. He got booked on those charges and all of this and all the espionage and stuff that he done. He messed with Tracy, but I think she can whip him. Tracy, I don't think she know. I don't think she's scared. I don't think she know. Puck, it ain't about that. I wouldn't even try to do no hand to hand with another man. I just put a hole in him and keep it pushing. Anybody got time for that? Mm-mm. See, stuff like that triggers me. It triggers me and it make me want to go find you. Do you see what I'm saying? Cause see, if that would have been me, I would have wanted to find him before I did. Cause my mind is telling me, that I got to get you before you get me. See, that's how my mind works. You know, like, yeah. But anyway, moving right along. This ain't about me. So as far as Trump go, ain't no telling what all information he done gave those countries like Russia and China about the U.S. that's got them posturing, towards us. I seen on the news this morning to where it said the U.S. had to send F-22 fighter jets over there to Russia or to somewhere because the Russians was getting a little bit jumpy with the Americans. They want to jump. We know that a couple of weeks ago, China, when it comes to the U.S. Navy, they had to back China down because they were posturing. I mean, I really think that it seemed like that this country is headed towards war. And the only thing the Republicans want to do is start some kind of civil war. That's what it sounds like. Donald Trump and his people, they want to start some kind of civil war, and then it seems like we've got another world war looming. In my opinion, they already launched a biological weapon, in my opinion, on the world. So that's crazy. I just want to know if y'all was watching it. I was like, wow, dude, they doing what now? Child. I just want to mention, because we get out down into our social media and all this and all that, but it's a lot of stuff that's really going on in the world around us. I'm gonna have to come back and do a video about that. There's a reason why inflation is so high, in this country in particular. They're trying to starve people out, and they're creating a new stream of homelessness, a new a class of poverty, in my opinion. And I even think that is for a reason. That is crazy. So not only do you have to watch out for the stalkers that you have met encountered online, we need to be looking at the bigger picture. And it seems like this country is headed for another war. Did you see where North Korea is having food shortages? Well, see, that's another thing, Kingsman. I'm glad you mentioned that. I think that the globe we're undergoing some type of global food shortage. And it really was exacerbated by that the situation, the virus situation. It's exacerbated it, and you got to ask yourself why are food costs so they're extremely high over here in this country, and it's people straight up starving in other countries. So I think it's some kind of global food shortage. There's a reason why Dr. King went from the civil rights movement to launching the Poor People's Campaign. There's a reason for that. And the reason why he did that is because they love to keep the racism topic up front when it comes to the system. But there's a lot of stuff dealing with classism and elitism going on in the background. So that biological weapon won't matter when the aliens decide to make their appearance in the world, child, which is why the U.S. is admitting their existence. Something is coming, and forcing their hand. Well, you know what? The state of being, you make a good point. Cause did y'all see that video of that family? Was it Texas or somewhere? It might not have been. It was somewhere where they said that they got a film of it looked like it was some kind of alien spacecraft or something like that. I was like, child, but you know what? And I was thinking about doing a video about the Anunnaki, right? It's because Kim Jong Un is using money to fund weapons of mass destruction rather than feed his. Well, yeah, he been doing that, Kingsman. Yeah, I'm saying allegedly, but yeah, absolutely. He don't care about starving his people. So many in Korea are committing suicide. Wow, that the fearless leader has made it against the law to do something. Like you can't do that. Okay, okay. So if you off yourself, then what you going your body gonna go to jail? Like what you mean? Threatening to threatening to surviving families gonna be punished. Wow, really? Wow. Hey, Mississippi Magnolia. Hey, everybody came in. It was Las Vegas. Okay, Nevada. Okay, okay. I knew it was somewhere. A child. The alien thing was in Vegas. Okay, sorry about that, y'all. They said that one missile he launched could have fed the people who are stuck. Yeah, ain't that something? He over there playing war games. Whole psycho. They tried to take him out a while ago. They said his brother did, but he didn't succeed. That's unfortunate. Yep, the Anunnaki been studying and observing. Yeah, you know what? And I what if like okay. Y'all bear with me here, right? This is a totally this is just my theory. This is just this is not even a conspiracy. This is just the crazy stuff that I be thinking in my mind, right? So we've all heard. I don't even know how I got on this. I'm just bouncing around, right? So we've all heard of the Anunnaki. We've seen videos and videos, and there's proof that these aliens gave certain types of technology to the ancient Egyptians, and all of this and all. They've been around forever, and all of this and all of that. What if? What if now? What if the Anunnaki inhabited the planet first? What if they have been here since before creation? What if they are creation and we have devolved from them? You ever thought about that? Like, what if we are descendants of them? If that make any sense. You know what I mean? Like, what? Like, I don't. It's just weird. But it's very arrogant. Some people don't believe in aliens and things of that nature. But in my opinion, it's very arrogant of some human beings to think that there is no other form of life in other galaxies in the universe. That's very arrogant. Like we are the only people or civilized humanoids or beings the way that we are the only ones in the whole galaxy. That's very arrogant. you know So I don't even know if I'm saying it right, but you just never know what's going on. But I do think there's some validity to what happened in what was it, Nevada, and I don't think them people is lying. I think them people saw what they saw. Cause I know y'all know I did those two videos on the Book of Revelations, the end times. Something is clearly going on in this world. Clearly, child. I feel like they was here first, and they experimented our primitive DNA. Right, experimented our primitive DNA with theirs, and they created our breed. What if the Nephilim is really a product of them? You know what I mean? Think about it. Try to teach us to love another, but folks who say, ain't no telling the state of bit. Ain't no telling really what's going on. It's just like I believe in other dimensions as well, and evidently the scientists believe in other dimensions. If they wouldn't have launched that CERN project trying to cut a hole in other dimensions, trying to search for what they call the God particle, and all of this and all of that stuff going on. It's crazy. There is a reason why you starting to see more and more things like alien sightings and stuff like that. That's the reason why. It's the reason why folks is losing their mind. And it's more than just demonology, in my opinion. You know, that is crazy when you start thinking like it. But yeah, that was just really weird, and I believe those people in Nevada really saw what they saw. I really do believe that. I sure do. I don't put nothing past nobody or nothing. It's just like you got some people say they don't believe in poltergeists, like ghosts and or even demons or otherworldly creatures. I do, sure do. I done have a couple of experiences my own self. I'm sure we all have it. Some like sometimes when people get deja vu, feel like if they lived through something, maybe it's because you have lived through it before. You know what I mean? And I believe in uh like say you walking down the street or something, you turn around, or you even in your house, you feel like somebody's watching you, turn around and somebody ain't there. I think that somebody is there or something is there. When you get that sense that come over you to go on the back of your neck, I believe somebody's really there. Sure do. Yep, reincarnation, all of that. I don't discount any of that, not at all. Absolutely multiple universes. The scientists believe that too. They're trying to poke a hole in it in other dimensions. Yeah, child, it's a lot going on these days. You got to pay attention to the signs. Like I said, I truly believe that we are in the last days. Maybe the last days as we know it. Just who? Child. Those people said they made eye contact with that creature and they was frozen, could not move. I believe it too, Bella. I believe it. I don't care. I believe it. I don't put nothing past nobody or nothing. There's a little bit of truth in every theory, or every conspiracy theory, or every you know every those supernatural events, or those alien events, and I think there's some truth in there. I don't put nothing past nothing. Sure the hell don't. Nope. Because what they say, the greatest trick the devil ever pulled was trying to convince the world that he didn't exist. hmm It's just that feeling. A lot of people feel that we're in a yeah, or the last days of as we know it, of things being the way we know it. You know what I mean? You can feel all that supernatural stuff when you visit new. Oh man, what you talking about, Peach Fuzz? Let me tell you something. I got some stories. Which makes me believe sleep paralysis. Oh my God, we ain't gonna talk about sleep paralysis. Let me tell you something. I had one sleep paralysis dream one time, and I really do think that um I was being attacked in my sleep. What I did was I clung to my faith and I started saying the Lord's Prayer in my sleep. And I did that, Bella, and I have never had a sleep paralysis dream again in my life. Because I start praying I start pleading the blood. Because I really do think that demons was coming for me. You know, because at one point in time, I had a whole lot of people dying at one time. I was losing kids at one time. All this was happening at one time. And we know that when your spirit is weak, demons are willing. Because you can open doors into your soul when you are at your weakest. You know what I mean? And so it was back then when I was losing my parents and my grandparents, and I was having miscarriages, and I just a lot going on, right? And I had one sleep paralysis dream, but even though through all of that, I pled the blood, and that's never happened to me again. But yes, this happened to me, and I will never forget it. Never. That's how I start pleading the blood. hmm Yep. Evil and demons do. Yeah, yeah, Kingsman. I absolutely believe that. The final stage of the demon infiltration is to present to UFOs. Wow. But yeah, this happened to me. Sleep paralysis is how I start pleading the blood. Sure did. It's never happened to me again. Mm-mm. I used to dream that I was floating in the air like a balloon, and but the reason why I wouldn't float away all the way, like like in space, is because I never could. Uh, I kept hitting the ceiling or something like that, and my grandmama was still alive when I was having those dreams. Um, and that was kind of like a form of sleep paralysis. as well, or astral projecting to a certain extent, Bella. But my grandmama told me about, and there's a reason why that was happening to me, because of some of my family history, and but yeah, I had to work through that. But that when I was young and I didn't even realize what was going on. But like I said, I told my grandma, thank you, Clorio. Yeah, y'all, please, if you came in late, please be part of the replay gang. It means so much. It means just as much as you being in the chat here in the live in real time. But yeah, Bella, I used to do that. Hmm. I had to work through, but my grandmama helped me work through that. But I was really young and I didn't know what was going on. It's just like my niece I be telling you about. She's autistic, and sometime what you know she'll be over here. Something like when she's over here or even at home, she'll be up in the middle of the night talking to people. I used to be really worried about it. I thought it was a symptom of her, autism. But no, she be up talking to my people. And so I don't worry about it no more. She ain't the only one to talk to my people. All the little ones in my family, they get visited by my people. And so yeah, but I believe in otherworldly things because I know that those things are to be true. And they're not scared of it either. They used to it now. I'm still getting visited by my grandmama. Mostly my grandmama. With the sleep paralysis, you can feel the pressure, yeah, of something holding you. You literally can't wake up. Yeah, yeah, I was scared to death. Like you cannot move. Some have even seen a creature. Yeah, I saw what I saw was this big long snake wrapped around me. And I was screaming. Like I would never forget that. But I started pleading the blood. I sure did. That's happened to me. It happened to me one time. Sure did. Yep. Yep. How do you know you are visited by your grandma? When I smell flowers, I know that my grandmama is around me. It took me a long time to realize that. Yeah, it was a snake. But anytime I'm smelling flowers, like I'm in my house, it's like no bouquet or nothing in my house, like no incense burning, no potpourri boiling, or no nothing. Even if I'm cooking, if I smell the flowers, I know that's my grandmama. And I know my autistic niece, she is really, really in tune with our relatives that are not here because they come visit her all the time because she is always talking to them. Always. And so yeah, it's just crazy. I mean, it's not crazy, but I mean, it's just when you realize what's going on, you're not afraid of it. You know what I mean? But you have to recognize it. And but I know I always got my people around me, especially my grandmama. Grandparents dying and miscarriage or part of life. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't think they necessarily forebode the coming of demons. No, it's just that at that point in time, my spirit was weak. Although I believe that there's, I just my spirit was just weak. And sometimes when you go through trauma after trauma, if you're not careful, it can turn your heart black. It can invite demons. I really do believe that because I think that a lot of traumatized people suffer demons. And if you don't realize what's going on with you, I think that you can be possessed when your spirit is weak. Like I really do believe that. And so at that point in time when I had all that going on, that was what was going on with me. You know, my brother came to visit me one day after he passed. And I told God to tell him I'm okay. And please, is that right, Kings Mina? You told him don't come back. Yeah, I understand. But I love for my people come to see me. That's my thing. You know what I mean? They come see me in my dreams. Um, and like I said, they I love I don't shun them, right. I don't, you know what I mean. I'm good with it, but I understand absolutely. Hmm. I realized when I was young, like I felt like my grandmama used to tell me this whole lot of stuff, and she always used to be on me about running a family and keeping a family together and all of this. And I never understood that because she had started teaching me stuff like that from the time I was like 13, 14 years old. Like I hadn't even lost any family members back then, and I really didn't understand what was going on. But when I started losing people, like it was like just after the other, like back to back. You know what I mean? I started understanding why I used to have those conversations with her. Why she used to tell me this, that, and the other. You move this way, you move that way. Don't let them do this. Don't let them do that. I always keep the family together, no matter what. Blah 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 blah. Just talk after talk after talk. And I just thought the old lady just used to be talking. But the more people I started losing, the more I realized that she was teaching me. She was instructing me of what was going to be expected of me. You know what I mean? And it's a heavy burden. You know, I just hope those aliens are nice and for us and not against us. I don't know, something out there likes our energy. I think they want our planet, Bella. What was that movie, y'all? I seen it was I can't think of the name of it. I saw it on. It was a series. It was about this black man. He was an alien, and he came down to Earth because his planet was dying from water. And it was a black woman. What did I see that on? I saw one season. Was it Showtime or somewhere? I really liked that though. I can't even think of the name of it. And it was one season of it. Oh my goodness. But that was real good, y'all. Whatever that show was, it was real good. That one, I like that show, and I like that show about the AI. It's on HBO Max. It's called I can't even think of that. The name of that alien show is either, but child, look. I don't think these people be lying. They be trying to warn us about what's going on, what's gonna happen. Okay, they kept doing all those movies about a killer virus, a pandemic, and look what happened. Let's tell us ahead of time. Gird your loins, gird your loins. What's happening? Shoot, Obama warned us in 2016. He made up a whole task force that Trump dissolved when it come to that sort of thing. They be trying to tell us ahead of time what's gonna happen. What is the name of that movie? Oh my God, the name of that series on HBO. I can't think of the name of the other one, but oh my God. I be watching all kind of crazy stuff, y'all. I know he was coming to check on me, but it frightened me, because I could see him and feel a heaviness, so I wasn't ready to deal with. Absolutely, he listened and never returned. I understand King's meaning. Some people ain't ready to see something like you'll be shocked. You know what I mean? Hmm. But the way I grew up, my grandmama being the way that she was, child, it's just commonplace for me. It don't bother me at all. But I absolutely understand where you're coming from. Hmm. I know my mama at one point in time when I was going through all this stuff, my mama had passed away, and I kept trying to push the mister away from me, and my mama was haunting me in my dreams, trying to make me do right, you know. And I don't never see my mama until I let my temper get the best of me. Then she'll pop up. Then when it get really, really bad, because I can really go there, then I see my granddad. But most of the time, when I start smelling flowers and stuff, and I know this sounds crazy, y'all, but this is just my world, that I know that that's my grandmama. Making sure I'm staying in order, doing what she told me to do. And so I welcome stuff like that. It don't bother me. People say but to a whole bunch of people, it sound crazy, but that's just my world. And so, yeah. Are you referring to? No, not Westworld. Um, but yeah, that's a good one too. I like Westworld too. But this is the one when it was like in the future or something like that, and it was the alien, the AI woman. She's supposed to have been the mama, and then there was the AI daddy. I can't even think of the name of that show. It's been a couple of seasons of it, but it's real good. and they had like humanoid kids. They didn't have them, but they raised these humanoid kids, and they grew up and weird stuff started happening, and it was like they had some kind of crazy religion going on, but it wasn't really a religion. It was aliens or something like that. It was a lot going on. I can't even think of the name of it right now. I can't even think of the name of that other one that I was talking about either. But child, I be watching some stuff, y'all. Oh, I wish I could think of the name of it, but it's not Westworld. I know that. Mm. Oh my God, I wish I could think of the name of it. Miss Living no more. Hey, Monet. Missed a few days. Well, I mean, she really didn't do nothing to me. I think she just mistook something that a girl, you had to rewind it back to the beginning of the video, child. She's mad at me for I think for no reason. I mean, but in her mind, it was a reason. She thought that I hit her panel just to promote my video or whatever, and she was really upset. And I was like, girl, why did you let it fester for a couple of days? You could have hit the link, child. No, ma'am. But your girl, go back to the beginning of the video, Monet. But anyway, I'm gonna get off here, y'all. Talking about these we're gonna have to come back and I'm gonna have to do a video so that we can further delve into these issues like the UFO and supernatural, cause y'all know I like it supernatural stuff, right? I'm here for it. Oh Lord. Oh you have us child mode. I don't even know what that was about. I guess she just woke up and she was on one. I'm like, oh goodness gracious alive. That was not my intention. I don't need to promote not nary a video on nobody's link to promote a video. I don't move like that. But okay. But yeah, it is what it is, y'all. I don't know. Chat. If you're in tune with your inner self, you might be experiencing synesthesia. It's rare, but it happens. Well, here's the thing. A little bit, evidently, just right. I ain't never did nothing like that. Bella, I'm like, oh my goodness, girl, are you okay? That's why I titled the video like that, child. I ain't even gonna scare you, but they're different species. And some are what we define as that's right, malevolent spirits. You're right about that. There's been humans found, like those cow tongues, misses. Did y'all hear about that, man? Y'all, I seen a video. I seen a news report this morning to where this was no, not Succession. No, nothing like Succession. I can't take. What is the name of that show? Oh my God. Ooh, I know I'm gonna remember when I get offline. I mean, I know Vibrant Love, but that's not what's going on with me. That's not my issue. I know what you mean. I that's not my issue. But thank you, love. I know. But look. I forgot what I was gonna say. Mm. I forgot, y'all. But anyway, I guess it's time for me to get off here. I guess I wasn't supposed to say it, okay? But like I said, we're gonna have to come back and I would love to do a video, and come back and talk about supernatural, phenomena, aliens, otherworldly things of that nature. I think that'll be a fun video. That'd be something cool to talk about. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna pose that question and give y'all something to think about. Do you think that the Anunnaki were here before the human, the Hueman? Do you think this planet was occupied before creation? The way that creation is described to us in the book of Genesis in the Bible. Do you think beings could have inhabited this planet like before the creation of us? I heard of different species that are human. And now, you know what, Belly, you're right. There's this tribe in Africa. I can't think of their names. They got yellow eyes and they They are cannibals, and they've got some kind of other DNA in them besides humanoid DNA. That's a thing, Bella. I can't think of their names, but Google it. Google that tribe in Africa, and they are cannibals and everything. But they've got another type of DNA in them, and not just human DNA. So, but that is the truth. That's a real thing. One fish is washed up on the beach. Yeah. Hey, NYW. I didn't think it was your issue. Rather, I felt you were capable of such. It's a gift. Well, see, here's the thing about that viral love. That's why I want to come. But you brought up a good point. Now, I'm not disagreeing with you, but that's why I want to come back and delve into that more. Because if I start that conversation, it's gonna be another whole hour. And I don't even want to go there, vibrant love. I really don't. I don't have time to go there today, but we're gonna have to come back and do a video. And I hope that I'll try to put it on the community wall, y'all, so we can do one of those types of videos. Because I mean, you don't even have to be a believer, in any type of religion or spirituality. You just have to look around and see that things are changing. There are things that are going on, in my opinion, in this world right now, to where something else besides you, you just get a feeling about it simply because you're human, that something different is going on, if that makes sense. And what I said, yes, I do believe there was another species before. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, I have to sit up and thought about the NYW. Do you really think modern man absolutely not. Absolutely not. I really do think when they're having a conversation about the Anunnaki, but that type of information was given to them Egyptians. And what happened to the Mayans? They just up and went. It's a whole lot of unexplained stuff going on in the world right now. And so, yeah, it's crazy. But anyway, we'll have to come back and do a video about that. I think that'll be a good topic. Like, seriously. Especially with all the stuff going on right now. Yeah. But I really, that creeped me out about that UFO sighting and what them people said in Nevada, about what they saw, about them aliens and that ship, and that video, along with that video that they had. It's like the government couldn't cover that up. I was like, oh, child. Said, child, I would have to come with garlic, crosses, holy water, and sage. At the very least, you'll best fiber love. But yeah, we got to do a video about that, y'all. I think that'll be a good conversation, like, for real. Whether you believe or don't believe, you know what I mean? I think it'd be a good we got to do a panel about it. Because some people don't believe in supernatural occurrences and other worldly events like aliens and stuff. Some people don't believe in it. I mean, but I'd be happy to do. I think it would be a very interesting topic, a very interesting panel discussion, whether you believe it or not. Then said mysterious cars was driving by their house in all black. Really? You talking about the Nevada place, the Nevada incident, Bella? I believe it. That was part of the government, child. I don't think they could contain it. Child. They couldn't contain it. It's too much going on. People got access to social media these days, and they can't like hide stuff as much as they used to, especially if you're putting it right out there. The Nevada incident, yeah. Miss Indy posted a link showing better footage of the Vegas. Oh, really? Did she really? Oh, I'm gonna have to go take a look at that. I'm like, ooh. Child. I do not think those people was lying. I don't think they was exaggerating. They didn't look like they was drunk, high, crazy, nothing. I think them people saw what they saw, y'all. I really, it's just my take on it. I think they saw what they said they saw. Like, I really feel that way. Honey. First the cops seen the site, and then supposedly an hour later, they seen the creatures in the backyard, child. I believe it. I saw the interview that they did. I'm like, man. But anyway, let me get out of here. I didn't even mean to be on here this long. Thank you guys for joining me this morning. Please be part of the replay gang. I realized the conversation, we was bouncing all over the place this morning, but sometimes it just end up going one direction, end up in the other direction. But there's a lot of stuff going on right now. I really do want to come back and do that video and talk more about the extraterrestrials and you know, things of that nature. Like I really do. Cause it's weird, but I believe those people, Bella. I don't think them people die. Them people don't have no reason to lie like it. And plus, they had that video. I was like, child, mm-mm, mm-mm. I think it happened so fast that they couldn't cover it up. That's what I think. That's my theory on it. They couldn't cover the incident up. I think they went to social media too fast. But it's a good thing that they did though, because they'll try to make it seem like these people are crazy, or this didn't really happen, or they lying, or they did the nope. They went straight to social media. It wasn't no way that they could play it off. That's why I believe they saw. I believe everything that people saw. I really do believe they saw that. I really do. Yep. Mm-hmm. But anyway, like I said, I'm gonna get off here. Y'all, please hit the like button and welcome. Please be part of the replay gang. I don't know how we got where we got at a certain point in this video where we start talking about extraterrestrials, but it is what it is. We even talked a little politics today, child. But none of them had a phone to film the creatures. Well, now, Bella, I don't know though. Just you make a good point though, right? But I think they saw what they saw. Like maybe they was scared. I don't know. But what if they did and we just don't know? So yeah, that's a little extra. So you're right about that. Who knows? Who knows, child? Right? But none of them had a phone. That's a good question. But how we know they didn't though? How we know the government didn't confiscate that sort of thing? How we know? Because we have seen things snatched off the internet, like it's gonna happen with these like some of these entertainers and stars and stuff. It'll be on the internet. I remember this video I seen from Microsoft concerning that blood witch that they be worshiping around there in a synagogue of Satan. They did a whole video about that chick, and then next thing I know, when people start talking about, they snatched the whole video down, and I ain't seen it near another time since then. And they snatched this black guy's channel. What was his name? The something Genie, the irritated Genie, or something like that. Cause he used to talk about her all the time. He ain't even online no more. He said he had big head, big eyes. Like, that's what he said, Bella. Yep. It's a lot of stuff that snatched right off the internet. I'm putting up past nobody. Anyway, like I said, I gotta go. Talk to you guys later. Y'all be safe. Y'all be safe out there, especially from extraterrestrials, because we don't know what's going on. We don't know if we need to look out for civil war, world war, or alien invasions. We got a lot going on. Okay. So y'all be safe. Y'all better start stocking up some water or something. I don't know. I don't know what's going on around here. It's crazy. Child. I'm lady, however, I would love to hear about the Anunnaki and the camp. Yeah, we're gonna have to come back and have that discussion. I pull up the African tribe that's got more than human DNA in it, and they are cannibals. You gonna sponsor that video, Chatrum? It's gonna be all right. YouTube gonna sponsor that video. Okay. We got to come back and talk about it. Now I'm gonna drop the link so y'all can come up and share y'all experiences and stuff too. Like for real. Cause I know it's not just me. Child. But anyway, let me get out of here. Like I said, y'all be safe out there, child. Ooh Lord. Ain't no telling what's going on. But in case you came in late, please be part of the replay gang. Thank you guys for joining me. Hit the like button on the door, share button, subscribe button. I'm gonna get off of here. Enjoy the rest of y'all day. Thank you guys so much for joining. Let me know because I want to be off from work chat. Okay, J True. All right. Now I ain't set no date for it, but I do want to come back and talk about that. I think that'll be a good topic. You know what I mean? I really do. But anyway, let me get off here. I'm gonna talk to you guys later. Love y'all. Bye bye. Peace.